Hibs reportedly wants £6.5 million for Kieron Bowie amid rumours of Celtic and interest from Celtic and Rangers. Is he good enough for the Old Firm?
Well, Andy, we talk about the Old Firm turning their nose up at talent, playing in the Scottish Premiership. I think you and Scott McDermott actually have written a few columns on this and picking out teams of SPFL players that Rangers could have gone for. We talk about Shankland last summer. That was a no-brainer. I mean, free transfer, but Hibs apparently looking for £6.5 million. I mean, that's, I think, to be honest, for Kieron Bowie, as good as he has been this season.
It's a lot of money.
£6.5 million. That's when you start to say, right, can we get better value elsewhere? And I think they probably could get better.
I think he's improving that, man. I went to Easter Road last week to see him against Motherwell. The night before, you had so much speculation, a lot of stories came out the night before linking him. Obviously, the Rangers, the Celtic interest came later on in the week. But what I was so impressed about him was just how, literally it seemed to affect him. He was, he didn't seem to be, out desperate to make an impact because there were scouts watching or because they were interested. And he only got one real chance to score. And when it came, it didn't look like he was snatching at it. He took a great touch and fired it past the net into the net. I think that is I think there's definitely signs of a player there. He's going to get better and better. But I think you're right. £6.5 million is a lot of money for a guy who's
15 goals in 52 appearances, across the last two seasons. I mean, that's.
It took him a long time to get into the Hibs team as well, didn't it? I mean, he obviously had an injury when he first came up, but I think Celtic for that kind of money will be looking for.
You're right. For that kind of money, and I made that point. I suppose the counter argument is that Rangers have spent £8 million on Chermiti, which we just spoke about, and he's only scored he scored 4 goals this season. Celtic spending 5 on Balquisha.